to make, because you were involved in quite a number of things, and taking pictures and etc. And as a journalist and as a person who in a real sense had an opportunity to go back to Cuba to see your family. And, and I would imagine that that was quite an experience for you to be back into Cuba with the President of the United States.
Yes, it was. It was, you know, because it took a while for us to get to the hotel. First off, we were 45 minutes flying around because the Cuban tower in Havana wouldn't answer the plane to give permission to land. So the pilot finally had to tell us, you know, we have 2 hours of fuel, so we'll get you informed. So this is the moment when the President Obama arrived. So I was there at the airport filming his arrival. Unfortunately, it was raining, so the ceremony was cut short. So he just got down and shook hands with some people, and then they went off. And by the time I got to the hotel, my mom was already waiting for me, so I got to say hello. We talked for about 4 hours, and I knew that I didn't have time. I wouldn't have time to see her again. So we just took advantage of that little time, and we hugged, and I had to film myself doing a little piece about their journey getting there. And my mom was filming me doing my piece, and I was like, trying to hold it together. So, and then I just saw her just looking at the video over and over. And to me, that was quite emotional, because I'm the only one in my family that have accomplished something that big. And for her to see me going back with the American president, it was an amazing...
Coming or going with the American president.
Yes, yes. So this is the little thing that I put together for the trip. And this is the street where we were standing at the baseball game, and you know, we went to see some Cuban musicians. You know, the Capitol building, funny, is under repairs. That's the same time as the American Capitol is in repair. I thought that was kind of interesting. This is the hotel where we stayed. It's called Iberostar Parque Central. And this is about the moment where Obama walked on the stage to give the speech to the Cuban people. This is where we stayed. We couldn't afford to stay at the hotel because it was $600 a night.
$600.
And I said, you know what? I can't afford to stay there, so I just gonna call my brother. My brother found me this apartment 2 blocks from the hotel, and we stayed there. This is the private plane that took us there. And the day of the speech, they blocked all the roads. So there was no access for the Cuban people to get in there. This is the place where he gave the speech, which is the Gran Teatro de La Habana, named after Alicia Alonso, the prima ballerina of Cuba. Most of the people that were in there were governmental people, doctors, and people of, you know, some...
influence.
Influence. This theater is just gorgeous. This is my first time in it. And I was like over the moon being in that theater. I mean, the details are just amazing. So I was like, I gotta write a piece about this. So this is what I filmed. I took some pictures, and this is from the view from the top of the hotel, Iberostar Hotel. You can see the theater right across the street. It's just gorgeous, and I am glad that he got the opportunity to talk to the Cuban people, because he talked from the heart, you know, and say things in Spanish and not just plain Spanish, Cuban Spanish, which is a little different, you know, like que hola, that is very ghetto, you know, very street-like.
And so in a real sense, you